Hello everyone! Welcome to a new Etendo video. This time, we'll see how to install Etendo. Before installing Etendo, there are some important things to keep in mind. First, it is crucial that your system meets the minimum requirements for Etendo: Java, Apache Tomcat, and for the database you can use PostgreSQL or Oracle. In this example, we will use PostgreSQL. Finally, remember that for more detailed information about the installation process and these requirements, you can consult the complete Etendo documentation. First, move to the /tmp folder and clone the Etendo repository by running the following command. Then move the content to /opt/Etendo ERP folder or to the directory where Etendo will be installed. Now in the Gradle.properties file, we must configure the GitHub credentials, setting GitHub user and token. Also in the guide, you can find how to generate these credentials. When installing Etendo, by default, it will be installed in sources format. This means that all the core source code will be downloaded and you will have access to modify it. To do this, simply run the /gradlu expand core task and it will download the latest version available according to the configuration defined in the core version in the build.gradle file. However, we can also install it in JAR format. This means that we will get the classes already compiled, preventing us from modifying the source code but guaranteeing simpler updates and a much cleaner project. To do this, we must delete the core version section and declare the core as a dependency inside the build.gradle file, then and run /gradlu dependencies to resolve the core dependency. In our case, we will not save this change as we've already expanded in sources format. In the Gradle.properties file, in addition to setting up the credentials, we can edit the configuration variables like database name or access credentials. Execute /gradlu setup to apply or create the initial configurations. Then install Etendo executing /gradlu install. This command will create the database and compile the environment. Then run the /gradlu smart build command. This task compiles only modified classes and deploys Etendo on Apache Tomcat. Finally, start Tomcat and open the browser in the public server IP/context name. Now Etendo is ready to use. For more information, check the description below. That's all for now. See you in the next video.